What's up, guys? This is episode 6, wrapping things up. Currently I'm gonna run the vent to atmosphere oil catch can. I have the Cusco bracket in place. It just kind of ties into where this strut bar is, and right now I actually using the JDL hose, which is right here. It goes on this nipple, and I have it wrapping around to the PCV that I drilled out and back. I'm just gonna mark this somewhere to cut it and then put a T, and then from the T I'm gonna run another line into the catch can. So I'll actually mount the catch can as well and have a hose on it so I can mark that hose as well. Okay, so our lines are ran from the back, and we're going into this T, up into here. Now, if you were to run both lines into both ports, this chamber would be pressurized, and I guess either the lines would pop or you know, just pop off. So that's why I'm running them into a T, into one of them, and then into the chamber. And then to avoid any kind of oil spilling out through this side, I'm just gonna put a little filter here for now, and just leave it like that. Now I did get to run the wastegate line, which is gonna come out of the turbo. So you're gonna have suction air going in and then coming out through this side. We're gonna get boost pressure from here, and this runs down to the wastegate. The hose is actually zip tied in place along the fan on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. So if you look at the end of this line, which is going down to the wastegate, so from up top it comes down. I just have it zip tied in place. So that hose is gonna go into the bottom port right here, and then for the top port, it was facing forward and upward, so I was worried about any debris getting stuck in there. So I just have another, when you cut the hose that's supplied by JDL, you'll have a bit extra. I use that extra length to just kind of run it back and downwards. This is actually pointing down, so nothing can get inside the wastegate. So this is just a bit of security added. Now for the blow-off valve, we're going to tap into the line for the brake booster. JDL supplies a T, which is this one here. You just cut the line there, put the T in. There is a little, I believe this is a check valve. If you can see, there's almost like a bulge in the line. There's a check valve right in here, so you don't want to cut into here, maybe a little bit below that. And then that's where your absolute manifold pressure, I believe it's called, that's where you're going to tap in for the blow-off valve. And we're going to run this line into this T, and this line is ran and kind of zip tied in place all along, and it'll just go into the blow-off valve on top. Just make sure you zip tie everything to keep it snug. JDL supplies these small zip ties that go on the T. I tried that. I wasn't really feeling it. I tried a bigger zip tie. Again, it was just too loose. It felt like it was slipping off. So I put one of these hose clamps on, the metal hose clamp, and tighten it as much as I can. And it still feels like, I mean, there is some tension now, but it just feels like it's gonna slip off. So I guess eventually I'll get a T with the right size fitting so I could just keep the hose. It seems like the hose is a little bit bigger than the nipple that's coming from the middle of the T. I also have the rubber caps that's gonna go here and on this fitting right here, if you can see that, just to kind of cap that off. So wastegate line is ran, blow-off valve line is ran. We're gonna start doing fluids next. and we'll start putting the wheels back on the car and roll the car out of the garage. And I do have to flash the base map from Delicious Tuning via the ECU tech. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this series. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Comment down below what other supporting mods and other content you would like to see next. Thanks for watching.